Hello friends, Tinker Lori here from Craftbox Steam Shop. Today we have our first of the 4 seasons painting that I'm going to talk you through. We have fall. If you've picked up your Craftbox from the library or Craftbox Steam Shop, go ahead and open your bag, and if not, I'll talk you through what our supplies are and we'll get started.
So here we have everything we need to get started for the fall version of the 4 seasons painting. I have my canvas, my 4 colors, which are red, yellow, brown, and white, a little water, a little paper to protect my area where I'll be painting, 2 paintbrushes, and my pencil. Just like our hand tracing video, we're going to go ahead and get started by using our hand to make the tree trunk. Place your hand on the canvas and trace it to get started. I like to get the canvas a little ready by placing some white paint all across the canvas. I'm not trying to cover the canvas. I'm simply giving the canvas a little bit of moisture from the wet paint and a paintbrush dipped in the water. I'll go ahead and do that across the whole canvas and the sides because we're going to go ahead and decorate the sides as well. The first step in painting is to make the background. We're going to go ahead and mix 3 colors, primarily white, with a few dots of yellow and just about 1 dot of red. Here you can use your own creativity to get that orangey yellow color that you like the best for the background. Once your color is mixed, with the sponge brush, go ahead and paint across the background of the canvas. Don't worry if you go over the pencil line. As long as you can still see it, the brown of the tree will go ahead and cover any out of the lines that you did, and it'll also cover that pencil line when we get to that step. You'll notice I like to use a nice gentle stroke back and forth and not really worry about getting it really detailed. It looks much more natural and more like a sky if you keep a light touch and go back and forth in the same direction throughout the canvas. Use a little bit more dimension in the colors, so I went ahead and put a little bit of yellow right on my paintbrush and painted across the background. You should be just about done. If you want the background to be darker, simply let the background dry and then do a second coat. Background looks the way I'd like it, and now I'm going to go ahead and paint the tree. Background's done, it's time to do the tree trunk and the tree branches. With the brown, I'm going to use the small paintbrush and stroke up and down and fill in using my hand and pencil markings as my guide. Don't be too concerned about making it a solid brown color because trees aren't solid, right? They have a lot of different shades to them. It is a good idea to try to think of going up and down because that is generally how a tree trunk and branches look, but making it totally one solid color of brown isn't really your goal. Finally, the most fun part of the project is making the leaves. With just your index finger, you're going to go ahead and tap the colors, red, yellow, brown, and maybe even a little bit of white. And then, after you dab excess off your finger, go ahead and tap into the canvas. You keep doing this over and over again, following the lines of what you want the tree to look like. A few leaves that are falling, both in front of the brown part of the tree and down on the ground. And then once you get comfortable with the technique, go ahead and tap with your finger more than one color. So you can have with your index finger a little bit of red and yellow, or a little bit of yellow and brown, or all 3 colors. Dab it onto the plate first to make sure the excess is off, and then tap the canvas. We're almost done. You just continue to do the tapping technique that we talked about over and over again along the top part of the canvas, around the tree's branches, maybe a few different leaves falling down into the pile of leaves below until you think your fall painting looks complete. I like the way this looks, so I would say it is done.
So I hope you like how your painting came out. In the winter, we'll go ahead and get the brown and the white paint out again. Get you some blue, another canvas, and we'll make the winter one so that by the end of the year, you will have one great big painting of the 4 seasons. So until next time, be safe. Thank you. Bye.